Do you want to start a business in Croatia, but you're not sure where to begin? Well, you're in luck. Croatia is a great place to start a business. And in this video, I'm going to give you some tips on how to get started. Starting a business in Croatia may seem daunting, but with the right knowledge and resources, anyone can do it. So what are you waiting for? Start your business in Croatia today. My dear friend, I am thrilled to hear that you are considering starting a business abroad. It takes courage, passion, and a willingness to learn to embark on such a journey. As a successful entrepreneur with years of experience in this domain, I would be honored to share some of my insights and lessons learned. First and foremost, it's important to do your research and understand the market you're entering. Every country has its unique cultural, economic, and legal landscape, and you need to have a solid understanding of it. Research the market, analyze the competition, and tailor your business model to fit the local needs. One of the most critical aspects of starting a business abroad is building relationships with the local community. Networking and building relationships with local partners and stakeholders can help you navigate cultural differences, language barriers, and regulatory requirements. It's crucial to be respectful and sensitive to local customs and practices and build trust with the local community. As for my journey, it's been a roller coaster ride filled with both successes and failures. I've learned that setbacks and challenges are inevitable, but what matters most is how you handle them. Persistence, adaptability, and a growth mindset are essential to overcome obstacles and turn challenges into opportunities. Finally, don't forget to celebrate your successes, no matter how small they may seem. Celebrating milestones and achievements can help boost morale, build a positive company culture, and motivate your team to keep pushing forward. In conclusion, starting a business abroad is a challenging but rewarding experience. With careful planning, cultural sensitivity, and a willingness to learn and adapt, you can build a successful business and make a positive impact on the local community. I wish you all the best on this exciting journey, my friend. Starting a business in a foreign land poses a specific set of difficulties that are specific to that country, encompassing a range of factors like adapting to cultural disparities, meeting regulatory requirements, and managing other related intricacies. In the current economic climate, it has become increasingly necessary for companies to establish an international presence in the market by launching their businesses in foreign countries. This can be driven by various reasons, such as accessing a promising local market, tapping into a skilled workforce, or optimizing import-export activities by setting up a physical presence in the target location. However, regardless of the driving force behind this expansion, it is important to keep certain factors in mind when opening a business in a foreign country. To provide practical guidance, we have compiled insights from employers who have undergone similar experiences and synthesized their learnings into some key takeaways. Hire local experts. Many emphasize the need for local representation when opening a business in a foreign country to guide you around the potential pitfalls and misunderstandings. More importantly, they'll help you ensure full compliance in every aspect of local business, be it financial in terms of reporting, taxes, etc., and legal in terms of labor and trade laws. Recruitment especially is a major consideration and a challenge. Darko at whatobecome.com attested to the importance of having a local team involved in the team-building process. We've overcome that challenge by handpicking the core team and establishing a strong collaboration with the team. The core members have later gotten the task of recruiting the locals. The key to success is that the local core team has ownership over the company's success, which boosts their enthusiasm. Expats can be a valuable cultural bridge. Polly explained how a local or someone who's familiar with the country can serve as a cultural consultant. In her case, she brought in an expat from the United States who had lived in Dubai for 2 decades, spoke fluent Arabic, and had an established business presence in the UAE. This helped us to make the most of our opportunities, understand the various cultural, bureaucratic, and logistical differences between Dubai and the US and how they applied in practice on the ground, and to target our market much more effectively and profitably. Polly continues, "We avoided a huge range of problems in this way. We ensured that our U.S. workers knew that smoking in public during Ramadan is forbidden, even if you're not a Muslim, that the weekend days are Thursday and Friday, not Saturday and Sunday, and just in time to stop one of our big bosses potentially being arrested. If you want to talk business with the owner of a women's beauty salon, you send a woman negotiator, as such a business is a female-only space. Locals know logistics best. You've all agreed. For startups, the best strategy for recruiting is to find a local partner who understands the landscape, including wages, labor laws, and a typical office environment. They help us navigate everything from renting office space to contract norms for employees. David at Full Stack Labs admitted to the ease of business in the United States. For instance, you can simply go online to set up an LLC and it's ready to go. And the differences in doing that in Colombia that required bringing in local support. We hired a big international law firm, which seemed to be the only choice to form an entity down there for us. In Colombia, it's very involved. You have to get an attorney, it takes a long time. They're a quasi-socialist country, and so the government has a lot of control over the free market. And they just have a lot of rules that you have to play by. We wanted to follow the letter of the law and make sure that we got off on the right foot, and we didn't have any sort of regulatory issues. It goes beyond establishing a legal business, which took Full Stack Labs 8 weeks. Employment compliance was also a major consideration for David. They have a lot of rules around how you could hire employees, and they have a lot of employment law that you have to comply with. So we had to hire consultants to build our employment contracts, and then make sure that we are in compliance with myriads of employment law and all types of filings and stuff. The best advice I would give in terms of getting started is to get a good attorney and find a good accounting firm and a good bookkeeping firm to make sure you're in compliance with all the tax laws. Before opening up shop in a new country, know that people work together differently, local values matter, and hire local experts. The need to address a problem or fulfill a requirement often leads to the creation of new solutions or ideas. According to Full Stack Labs David, technology has greatly expanded the ability of organizations to work globally and prompted further development of tools. He highlights several examples of this, including Slack, which facilitates quick communication between remote employees, and video conferencing tools like Google Hangouts and Microsoft's Zoom, which enable face-to-face interactions and remote presentations. David also speaks highly of Workable's recruitment solution, stating, "One of the things that's really nice about Workable is we manage all of our Colombia job postings in the same way we do in the United States. So we go in and we create a new job, we publish it to Indeed and to LinkedIn." He adds that the same candidate pipeline and hiring process are used in both locations, with inbound applicants from LinkedIn and Indeed in Colombia being run through the same process as those in the United States. David further notes that Workable's sourcing tool has proven helpful in finding candidates in Colombia, stating, "There's a surprisingly good database of candidates in the Workable sourcing tool in Colombia." Overall, technology has facilitated international collaboration and efficiency in organizations while also prompting the evolution of existing tools. Establishing a company, especially in a foreign country, can be a challenging endeavor. If you're considering starting a business in a foreign country, watch this video, as we will provide you with the top 10 steps to take. 1. Localize your concept, outlook, and goals. It is essential for every business to integrate with the local community culture. To accomplish this, you may seek the help of a mentor or acquaintance within the community who can guide you in understanding their practices and inclinations. 2. Learn the language. Even though it might seem obvious, acquiring a new language can sometimes feel as challenging as launching a business. However, having even basic language proficiency is better than having none at all. You can enhance your language abilities outside of formal classes by utilizing various apps or by engaging in conversations with other individuals. 3. Analyze the market, both past and present perspective. All entrepreneurs understand the importance of analyzing the competition before entering a new market. However, this isn't the only step you should take. You should also investigate 5 companies that failed in their attempts to penetrate that market. It's critical to learn from others' mistakes, as people are likely to repeat them if they don't take advantage of past failures. 4. Create a new network. If you decide to move to a foreign country, your previous network will be less beneficial, and you'll have to establish a new local one. However, you can take advantage of the fact that it's easier to meet new people in a closely knit community where there aren't many expats. 5. Recognize the environment. although some experts, such as Darren Kaiser, argue that launching a business abroad might be easier, less risky, and more profitable than establishing one in your home country. It's still better to prepare for potential issues rather than assuming everything will go smoothly. 6. Determine and calculate expectations. Begin your work by identifying analogies to the markets you currently serve in the United States or other countries. Look for places where you can provide your products or services without having to make significant modifications to comply with local regulations or laws. 7. Establish a budget. Although there are several reasons why businesses may fail, a common cause is a lack of initial funding, which often occurs when the founders make overly optimistic revenue and profit projections. Establishing a new business can be challenging even under the best circumstances, and it becomes even more difficult when operating in a distant location with an unpredictable market environment. 8. Look for a local agent. Having a local representative, such as an attorney or accountant with expertise in international humanitarian law, can be extremely beneficial when establishing a physical presence in a foreign country. This is because you don't want your products to be seized or your business to be closed down due to miscommunication or communication errors with local government officials. 9. Learn about the international money transfer. Conduct research on various options for sending money overseas. Relying on your banks to transfer and receive funds internationally is not always the best option unless you require a specific service. Often you'll be charged exorbitant fees, and the funds may take several days to transfer and appear in your account. 10. Address logistics problems before opening your store. Many countries lack the infrastructure present in developed nations, which can lead to the presence of laws, taxes, fees, and trade tariffs that hinder the free flow of goods within and beyond the country, even in the absence of physical barriers to their movement. By following these steps, you can establish a store overseas, so consider every option and establish the shop. As a business owner, you may experience limitations within your own country, whether it's because of cultural factors, market saturation, or lack of demand for your product or idea. Moving to a distant location allows you to share your entrepreneurial skills and leadership with a new community, providing a unique opportunity. How can you gain an advantage in a foreign country? It's all about your mindset. Immersing yourself in a different culture and lifestyle presents a unique opportunity. The locals may have a different perspective and not recognize the problem that needs to be solved. As an outsider, you have the potential to see new solutions and approaches that would otherwise remain undiscovered. By relocating, you embark on a new adventure that expands your horizons to fresh markets and offers a chance to excel as a leader in your area of expertise. You are more likely to succeed if you have an adventurous spirit and are willing to heed our guidance. Plan ahead and be ready if things don't go according to plan. The military adage that no plan survives contact with the enemy also applies to the business world. Despite having a meticulously crafted plan for months or even years in advance, the reality of operating in a foreign country can often disrupt even the most well-thought-out plans. It's essential to anticipate potential challenges and prepare for the worst-case scenario. Unfortunately, many individuals fail to do this and encounter significant difficulties when things don't go according to plan. 2. Have patience. In our home country, we are familiar with the language, culture, and peculiarities of the society. However, when operating in a foreign country, we may not have knowledge of any of these factors. The culture, language, and societal norms could be vastly different from what we're accustomed to, and we might also be unfamiliar with how bureaucracy functions in this new environment, resulting in frustrating situations. The key to overcoming these challenges is to be patient, particularly in the early stages of your journey, as it can go a long way in helping you adapt. 3. Be open-minded. Entrepreneurs are typically dynamic and imaginative individuals, which is highly beneficial. Being receptive to new knowledge and experiences enables you to adopt a positive and proactive mindset, particularly when you're operating in a foreign country. There is a wealth of information to gain when you venture overseas, and having an open mind is a valuable asset in this regard. 4. Surround yourself with a great team. It's crucial to form a team of competent local experts who have a better understanding of the local mindset than you do. I realized this early on. In business, success is not achieved by working solo, no matter how skilled you are. Collaborating with like-minded individuals who can support you in establishing and growing your business is critical. This is especially important when launching a business in a foreign country, where locals possess a deeper understanding of the country's culture and ideological leanings. They can provide valuable insights into what works and what doesn't work, making a local team an indispensable asset. 5. Respect the local mentality and culture and be humble. At times, we might think that we have a superior understanding than the locals, that we have everything under control. If this is our mindset, we are bound to face failure. Why? Simply because we cannot claim to know more than those who have spent their entire lives in that location. We may not immediately comprehend their mentality and cultural norms. Adopting an attitude of superiority will only lead to failure. Rather, we must exhibit humility and allow the new country to educate us on what we need to learn. Additionally, it's essential to learn the local language to the best of our ability. This will open up numerous opportunities. 6. Be an ambassador for your own country. Despite being in a foreign country, a part of your own country remains with you. Therefore, it's important to foster amicable relations between your home country and the country where you're establishing your business. Any efforts made in this regard can be beneficial for your ultimate success. 7. Believe in yourself and bring added value. Arguably, the most crucial advice for the success of a business is to have unwavering faith in it. It's imperative to believe that what you're building has significance and contributes to the betterment of the community. Creating a successful business, whether it's in your own country or abroad, largely depends on the value it brings to the community and its profitability. However, profitability doesn't just happen overnight. It requires good business skills, some luck, and a lot of planning. All of these factors need to work together seamlessly, like the components of a well-oiled machine. To succeed in building a sustainable business in a foreign country, you need to start with a well-crafted plan. If you execute it step by step in the right order, your chances of success increase. Your meticulous planning, determination, belief in your vision, and hard work can act as the foundation for your business to flourish. Starting a business abroad is not an easy feat, but I have no doubt that you have what it takes to succeed. Stay focused, work hard, and never forget why you started. Good luck and all the best.